I'm back out in the woods again today. I'm exploring a new piece of property, trying to find some old house sites. I just came across this weird hard hat over here. It's on a rotten tree stump. I don't know if you can see it. It's right over there. Let's go take a closer look at it. Somebody's been out here. Has some writing on it. RAM, Fall Protection Systems. Huh. I'm hoping we'll get onto some nice old house sites. Have a lot of land to cover. Looks like there's a dead tree up that way. So, no telling what we'll find. This is a cool looking place. I tried to put my shovel in the ground so I can set my detector on it. I kept hitting something everywhere I put my shovel down. Turns out there's a big rock right here, and it keeps going all the way down. And then, if you take a look over this way, a bunch of boulders all in one place here. And we have this huge tree. Looks like a good place for some relics. Maybe even some old coins. I just made my first good discovery of the day. It was showing up as a 72 on the AT Pro. Dug down about 4 inches in this nice sandy soil. And I found it. It's right here. You know what that is? It's a piece to old parasol umbrella. Maybe turn of the century, 1880s to like 1900. So we're getting on to something. Some lady was out here. She had her umbrella to keep the sun off of her. Probably 120 years ago. I bet this was a field back then. Now it's just all woods. You're not going to believe this. I just came across an old house site. It's over here on the other side of this rotten tree. It was hidden from me. Let me put my detector down real quick. Take my headphones off and we'll go over here and take a look at it. Man, it's an old one too. Look at the size of this tree. It's like somebody made a little shelter out of it. I can't believe I found this place. I'm just walking in the woods. I don't really have any idea where I'm going. I'm just exploring around on this piece of property. I came across this old house site. Awesome. The chimney was right here. It just collapsed. I bet some of the foundation stones that used to go out got pushed in. It's an early place. There's probably an old well around here too, so we got to watch out. Don't want to fall in it. Thank the Lord for such a beautiful day. He led me to this house site. Had no idea where I was going. Wandering around in the woods, and I came across this. So there's something to find. Let's get on to it. I know it's out here. This signal blew my ears out. It was showing up as a 90, so I put my shovel in the ground and pried back the dirt, and it flew up in the air. I thought it was a mason jar lid, so I was wiping it off to put it in my pouch. Turns out it's not. Not sure what it is. But it has a face on there. You see that? It's crazy. Solid brass, I reckon. Might have had some type of attachment on the back. I don't know. Looks like another design. Wow. That's awesome. Not sure what it is, but maybe I'll get some writing off the back of it. So I cleaned up the token a little bit, and you're not going to believe this, but it's from Mexico. I'm sitting here thinking, how in the world did it get in the U.S.? Somebody must have went down there to visit some friends, or maybe on vacation back in the early 1900s, or even late 1800s. And they brought it back to the U.S. and lost it beside their house. So, man, I bet this thing has a cool story. Imagine if it could talk. I'm going to let y'all take a closer look at it. Here's the front. You can see at the bottom it has some writing on there. Not sure what that says though. I'll have to look it up when I get back to the house. It's in Spanish. On the back it has a little puzzle piece design. I think that's what that is. And in the middle it says "Memory from Mexico," or "Memory of Mexico." So that's pretty sweet. No telling how they lost that. Let's keep on going and see if we can get anything else. So far it's been a great day. Been out here about 2 hours. Found that Mexico token right here. And I got another signal about 2 feet away. And it's a mason jar lid. That is so funny. This one's complete on the inside, so I'll keep it. Usually when you find them, they're broken. You can reuse it if you had to. We have a harmonica reed. Nothing fancy, but you find a lot of these around old houses. People would take their harmonicas apart, or they'd break them, throw them out in the yard. So, it's alright. This is a big tree. You won't be able to see it, but there's a limb that hangs out a good 30 feet. I bet you a long time ago they had a rope hanging on that limb, and they would swing and lose money everywhere. It's a good place to search. See how this rock has holes in it? It was a bigger rock, and they took pins, little chisels, and hammered them in every so many inches all the way across until the rock broke in half. And that's how they would shape rocks back in the day. And they shaped this. It's pretty cool. You can see where they tried to hammer a pin in right there, and they didn't for some reason, and they just went this way. There's a couple more rocks that have been carved from a larger one. Here's one right here, this long rock. You can see the holes in it. It's pretty cool how they did that. It works though. I've seen videos of it. Get you a big sledgehammer and a bunch of metal chisels and hammer them in the rock. Next thing you know, it will break right in half. Looks like a lid off of a makeup compact. I'm inside the shelter. Something right there. Sounds like iron though. All kinds of signals in here. Yeah, it's a big piece of iron. Couple bricks. Another piece of iron right there. Oh man, that's a good signal. It's pretty shallow. Let's see if I can find it with my pro pointer. Crawl around. Alright. Very shallow. There's multiple targets. Yep, that's what I thought. It's still down in the bottom. So I moved it. There's just all kinds of iron targets in here as well. This may be iron too. Ah, there it is. I was picking it up from a good distance because it's a huge target. Piece of aluminum trash. Put it in my pouch. Yeah, all this is iron, but it may be worth digging. I'm gonna have to crawl back over there and get my shovel. This is a pretty cool view under the tree. Oh, I found that iron object that I was picking up. Not sure what it is. It's weird. It's off of something. You know, it looks familiar. I don't know what it went off of at the moment. Also found looks like part to a grill. So somebody was in here camping out, trying to survive. Yeah, there's more. Something big over here, right up against the tree. Man, look at that. Big knot. You can make some cool stuff out of this wood. Let's dig around. See what we can get. You know, maybe I was picking up a nail or something in the tree. It's definitely right there. Alright, so I got it out. Look at this. A camping shovel. Somebody was camping out under here. Wow. Man, I could still use this. Hadn't been here very long. Unreal. It's exactly what it is. They left their little shovel. I just found a token. Man, it's had a hard life. I don't know if I'll be able to make out anything off of it or not. Here it is. It's aluminum. Maybe a shoe token or some type of advertisement token. You can barely make out some writing in the middle there. On this side has a bunch of stuff. It's just hard to tell. It may clean up. So I was walking away from the house. I figured I'd follow this fence line that's running down through here, see if I could find anything. And I got a pretty good signal. It was showing up as an 86, but I didn't think it'd be anything good. So I dug down and I kept looking for it, and I finally found it. I see the edge of it. It's a silver coin. I think it's a quarter. You see it right there? Oh yeah. Silver quarter. That is sweet. See what the year is. 1944 it looks like. I bet a farmer lost that. Unreal. The house site's a good maybe 50 yards back up that way. You can see the fence line is running down through here, which means this could have been the road. I thought that was earlier because it's a depression in the ground, but maybe the old road bed was right here. So I'm going to keep working this area and maybe we'll get some more. Well, it's getting towards the end of the day. It's about 6:45. Be dark soon. And I just got a pretty good signal down here. Showing up as a 69, it bounced to a 70. Thought it was going to be another shotgun shell, but I was wrong. It's a coin, and I think it's Indian head penny. Right there. It's dark out here, so it's going to be hard to tell. But I think that's what it is. It's got the thickness for Indian head. Pretty sure it is one. That is awesome. Here's everything I found today. Had a pretty good hunt out here. About 7 hours of digging. Got this awesome token from Mexico. A 1944 silver quarter. Another token here. It's good for something. It says good for right on the top there. Very corroded. And I think this is an Indian head penny. It may be something else, but for now I'm calling it an Indian head penny. It looks like one. You can see the shield up on the top there and the wreath going around. So that's probably what it is. Also found this nice pick shovel. You can see it's a little bit corroded, but I'll still keep it. And I have a digging hoe. Let me show y'all some of my trash that I found. I have a bunch of relics over here as well. Mostly just shotgun shells and junk. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is my 500th YouTube video, and I plan on making many more. Before I go, I'd like to tell y'all that I'll be at a Golden Treasure Show on October 29th and 30th. It's in Concord, North Carolina at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center off Highway 49. I'll be there all day Saturday and all day Sunday. So from 10 to 5, y'all should come out, say hello. I'll have a booth set up. I'll be signing autographs. I'll have some finds displayed. And it'll be a great time. So maybe I'll see some of y'all there. Y'all have a good one, and God bless. Almost dark. About 20 more minutes, we won't be able to see where we're going. But I do have a headlight in my backpack. Always carry one, just in case I have to detect all night. Hope we're going the right way. Easy to lose direction, especially at night. It's dark like this. Alright, well, if I make another video, then you'll know I made it out of here. If not, then you need to come looking for me.